This weekend, you can check out some arts and crafts ahead of the holiday season to support Knox Farm State Park in East Aurora. To tell us all about it, right now we are joined by Kathleen York. Kathleen, it is a pleasure to have you here this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
So, big weekend ahead. This is a great two-day event. How are all the preparations looking?
They're looking great. Unfortunately, I think our vendors are going to be unloading in the rain, but it looks like the weekend's going to be okay for us.
Yeah, so I'd imagine spirits are still high. There's a lot of excitement surrounding this.
Absolutely.
How many years has this been going on for?
Over 12.
Okay, over 12. So if anyone out there may be new to the area, this is already an established event. Tell us a little bit about it for those who don't know.
Sure. So it's a great way to get into the mansion at Knox Farm, which is not generally open to the public unless you're having a wedding or an event there. And the building never looks better than when it's all dressed up for the arts and crafts show. So truly it's worth coming just to see the rooms all dressed up. And everything is handcrafted. We don't have anything that's not handcrafted. So it's a very nice high quality show.
How special is that, for all of you to, bring in, Western New York has so many really local vendors and artists, and they really put a lot of love into their crafts, right? How special is that for you to, kind of showcase them and get the public to, rally around them? It's
great. The only frustration is that we could do it twice. Wonderful crafters and vendors out there. So, but we really pride ourselves on getting a really beautiful show together. And
this is a really great way to maybe, get ahead of the holiday season, right? Get started on the gifts because we'll blink and all of the holidays will be here, right? Yeah. Go through some of the different vendors, items-wise.
Sure. So plenty of jewelry, pottery. We have stained glass and glass art items, photography, body care, and candles. Plenty of Buffalo-themed items.
Of course.
Yeah. And it's a nice variety of items, both for the holidays, but also if you want to treat yourself.
Sure. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself,
not at all.
Right?
Yep.
You mentioned before, this is a really great way to also maybe just see the mansion, but it's not just the mansion, right, that people can get a nice tour of.
Correct. So this show benefits the Friends of Knox Farm State Park, and we are a not-for-profit, and we fundraise to put money back into the park. We also operate 3 buildings at the park, those being the mansion, the guest house that's adjacent to the mansion, and the historic stables that's at the other side of the park. We'll have all those buildings open this weekend, so they're not generally open to the public. This is a great opportunity to peek in and see what we've been doing at all 3. We've put a lot of work into all 3 buildings.
I believe it. And the work continues, right? That's where the money goes.
Absolutely.
Maybe elaborate on a little bit about the projects to come.
Sure. So we have been working on the mansion since 2013. We are at maintenance level there. The stables is our current project. We are getting ready to celebrate 100 years since the stables was built. So that centennial is kind of a good benchmark for us to get that back where it should be. So we're in the middle of those restorations right now, and this would be a great time to see the before picture of what it looks like now, and then you can come in a couple of years and it's going to change drastically.
So you heard Kathleen, maybe go this weekend, get all of your goods, your vendors some gifts or just things to treat yourself with, and check out everything, before all the work is done. Kathleen, one last time before we let you go, run through all of the nuts and bolts, everything people need to know.
Absolutely. So friendsofknoxfarm.org for tickets. Highly encourage you to get your tickets ahead of time. It will be a lot faster to get into the doors, especially if it's raining. Parking is at Moog at 7021 Seneca Street with shuttles running all day long. Handicap parking is available with a placard at the mansion. And pro tip, come on Sunday. Plenty of time to shop before the game, and it's generally less crowded on Sunday.
All right, you heard it here first. Holiday Arts and Crafts Show happening at Knox Farm State Park. If you missed any of this information, you'll be able to find this entire interview up on our website, WIVB.com. Kathleen, have a great weekend.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for sharing everything with us.
Appreciate it.